Welcome to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. Join our various gaming groups as we play the 5th edition of Dungeons & Dragons. And maybe just hang out and chat about gaming in general. Sit back and enjoy the show.
Hi, this is Kelly, aka Trixie from Ragnarok and Roll, assigned to Ragnarok Story, and to the Wimblewick from D&D Journey of the 5th Edition. First off, I would just like to say thank you to everyone for listening to our varied adventures, as well as for rating us on iTunes and RPGpodcast.com. If you haven't rated us yet, we would greatly appreciate it if you could. And if you're looking for more ways to support our efforts, we are now on Patreon, a great site where you can help us continue making more podcasts, as well as some special surprises for our patrons. If you can, please look us up at www.patreon.com/cppn. Every little bit helps. And again, thank you for listening.
Hey guys, Jim here.
And Kelly.
With hashtag RPGaDay 2022, and in the final week, I think we're totally on the character fixation part, because today is the 25th, which follows up with the 24th, which is, where has your character been? Very character in depth.
Well, my character has, she never didn't start out in Freepoint. And good thing I have her little bio here. She used to live in secret with humans in the town of Middleton, which is far from Freeport, in a kind of a minor stop on the overland routes towards it. And she was sent to Freeport by her father. Because she, as the notes say, let's see here. Lil's father sent her to Freeport as an outlet for her adventurous spirit and avid curiosity.
Bum, 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 bum.
Beyond that trip, she's primarily stayed in the very large, bustling city of Freeport, but they did take a hiatus and journeyed to a relatively nearby orc village.
Yes, the Blood Hawk tribe of orcs, I do recall.
Yeah, so other than that, she's still pretty much remained in town.
Well, after all, with her various appearances and personas, it's easier for people to think she's left town when she's been gone for so long, when another bard rises to take her place.
Well, there is that.
So for Sentinel Prime, we've been all over the old Republic. I mean, we even visited the planet of Illum, where the Jedi temple was. We totally got into trouble with the Republic there. We've been to the Wheel, which I think has been used in almost every Star Wars campaign I've had, because the Wheel is a great place to send people.
Yes, been there.
You
with
remember
a different
the Wheel.
Oh, I remember the Wheel. Yes, I do believe I got kidnapped there. Oh, no, that was a different place.
Yes, that was where you made friends. That wasn't the Pleasure Planet.
It
was the Pleasure Planet you got kidnapped on.
Yes, that's the one.
The most pleasurable thing about the Pleasure Planet, they're really good at tying people up.
The most pleasurable thing was I got to kill Manx.
Oh, that's true. But Sentinel Prime has definitely gotten around. We've been to Ord Mantell. We've been to Onderon. I think the group was on Coruscant once, and we left quickly. For a group that's apparently helping out the Republic, we piss off the Republic just as much as we help them. I mean, the only thing that really matters is that my droid gets to kill Sith, and Sith Imperials as well as Sith, because he's target-rich opportunist. As long as it has the word Sith in it, he wants to shoot it. Well, one
A
of
lot.
his original base programs was protect the Republic from the Sith Empire. If it's called Sith, he kills it.
If it, or like in PvP and a lot of things, if it's red, it's dead.
Yup. And it didn't hurt his first mission before he had free will per se. He had a Padawan, Jedi Padawan as his ward that he was supposed to protect. So of course it just, reinforced that I kill the Sith before they get close to the Padawan.
As one does.
I mean, our little Padawan is now a Jedi Master, but God, we're still waiting on her to be able to defend herself in a fight. Though many times her plans are surrender to the Sith so we can betray them afterwards. And I'm like, that's not very Jedi of you. There's a cute Star Wars meme that I've shared with the group many times because often she'll be like, their ship's got us. Let's surrender. She jumps out and surrenders, and then she uses Force Leap to get back in the ship as we leave. Often followed by my character saying, can I shoot the environmental generator's engine? Often I don't care if the atmosphere is there or not because droid.
Droid is right.
Often my teammates forget that my goal is to eliminate Sith. It's all about the kill count.
What is your kill count total now?
Oh, it's like in the 200s right now. There's some kills that I just don't count because there's not enough body parts to register as a confirmed kill.
Still got a ways on Chopper.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's because my group's really, really not into me whole slaughtering people and things, but they're just wrong. That's all there's to it. Again, our poor group, I had to remind our medical droid, my mechanical brother from another mechanical mother, that we totally should have just frozen our compatriots to smuggle them onto this pleasure cruise we're going on, because it's totally not going to Floston Paradise.
Floston Paradise!
But we're supposed to smuggle ourselves onto a space cruiser.
Did you have a multipass?
We did. That's the problem, is we apparently had multipasses waiting for us, and the person delivering them died in our pilot's hands when we got there with no tickets. And even the droids required tickets. What kind of pleasure cruise is this?
Wow.
Yeah, I totally told my group is disassemble me and reassemble me when we get there. And then once we get there, the whole point of this is to run into some pirates that we ran into before. On the plus side, the Republic agent that we're working with, I'm actually pleasantly surprised that I did not murder her previously so we can work with her this time. Oh yeah, we've been to Nar Shaddaa, because on one of our previous missions, my little Padawan, now that she's not my ward, I just refer to her as my little Padawan, because I can't trust her. She let the Republic turn me off. So our relationship's been hurt. That she needed to talk to this Jedi Master who totally went dark or some crap like that. And all I knew is, I needed to protect her and this Jedi Master. And somebody with a bunch of battle droids blew up the door we were in and took out our melee guy. So immediately I assassinated the 4 droids, because that's what Sentinel Prime does. He kills shit really quick. And then I chose to graze her. But apparently she must have been impressed by my marksmanship, because she hired me right after with the rest of our group.
Well, that's one way to get a job interview.
And clearly, as I told her in obnoxious droid talk, she did not clearly identify herself as a Republic agent at the time of blowing up the door, and we were in Hutt space. So her actions were threatening my compatriots. And since I don't know how to pilot for shit, you threaten my pilot, I take offense to that, because that's my way off this planet.
Yeah, it is important. And, yeah, so.
Just because he has a habit of crashing on every planet we end up on. I don't
take
that against him.
Does?
No, our David, it's our pilot.
Your pilot.
He has a bad habit of crashing on every planet we go to.
He just lands with enthusiasm.
In his defense, it's usually because we ran into Sith or we ran into pirates ahead of time.
Okay.
But at least 5 planets I have crash land on and survived from a certain point of view. So that's where Sentinel Prime's been. And by the way, I totally shared Lil's bio on yesterday's post, by the way, the one you have on Roll20.
Oh, okay.
So it's up
But
on
that
the
one's
post
not
there
even
for
complete.
reading.
I do have to update. I included Yaya, I think, in there. No, or maybe I haven't put Yaya in there.
Yaya wasn't on there yet.
He's my latest persona.
I'm
going to also have to add Rando Bardo.
Rando Bardo.
Rando Bardo.
Da-dun. I mean, that was just the cutest little ad-lib that became a thing. He comes deep from the spicy lands. Where exactly Rando Bardo has a song to tell you. You're making too many characters for your changeling. I just want to let you know. But I think that will probably be a good place to wrap it up there because I definitely hear thunder coming in right now.
Yeah.
Hopefully we do not lose the internets. And tomorrow we should be playing our cops game, possibly for the last time. If you guys finish the case, you never know.
We'll see.
And then we can totally play something Halloween worthy at the very least. Because remember, fall is here.
Yes.
We're totally going to have to come up with like 13 one-shots for Halloween.
Ooh. We could always do Secret World of Cats.
Secret World of Cats is always a good one.
Mm-hmm.
The All Kittens Eve.
Of course, I've always wanted to try 13 Candles, but you kind of got to be in the room for that.
Yeah, that's really one that requires the ambiance together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I mean, we do have the electric candles to do it safely rather than fire, even though I like the fire. There's something when you're burning the 3 stats that are your character, and they're slowly being sundered, and you realize I only have 1 stat left to burn.
Mm.
And there's always Dread if you want to bring the Jenga into it.
That's true.
There's all these good horror ones. I mean, last time we played Dread at the game store, you didn't join in on that one.
No.
But stuff to think about over the next month as we recover from Comic-Con. Tucson Comic-Con and Ramacon. And Tucson, can you believe that's only a week away?
You mean RinCon?
Yes. Tucson Comic-Con and RinCon. I was totally saying Ramacomic-Con. Come on, it's more fun.
Mega Gamer Ramacon.
There you go. But yep.
But TusCon is like a couple weeks after Tucson Comic-Con and RinCon.
Mm-hmm.
Right? 2-3 weeks.
Yep. This is why we're all trying to stay super healthy to keep doing all the conventions. Because they're not going to be Murderers Row this year at least.
Well, it depends. I mean, isn't Konnichiwa on there too?
Konnichiwa is happening next weekend when Tucson Comic-Con is.
Yeah, okay, so.
See, TusCon is not...
CocoCon that I was thinking.
CocoCon is actually happening the exact same weekend as well.
Oh, well, my goodness, that's
why
planning.
We're not seeing Talia at Comic-Con because she'll be up in Phoenix at CocoCon.
Okay, well, that was poor planning on a lot of people's part.
Yeah, Tucson Comic-Con moving themselves up kind of nixed a lot of conventions for us.
Yeah.
But on the plus side, TusCon isn't until November, so we have like a nice month and a half reprieve. Of course, we totally have to talk about Gaslight Expo. We're going to miss it, but we need to totally fanboy and girl off on it. Alrighty, I think that's a good place to wrap it up there, guys.
Thank you for listening to D&D Journey of the 5th Edition, a member of the Creative Play and Podcast Network. Please follow us on Patreon at patreon.com/CPPN to never miss a show or stream.